We gotta focus on my face camera. I'm gonna remove this green bag because it's a distraction. Oh God.
What can I get for you today?
Hi, can I get one Fakeinator and one sausage breakfast sandwich? Is there any nuts in your Caesar salad?
No, we're a completely nut-free environment.
Oh, really? Cool. Can I get a small Caesar salad and then the fry supremacy? Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet Vegan because I'm Vietnam vegan, and today we're gonna be doing a video from my car because we're moving soon. Things are a little crazy at home. I don't have that much time and I am in London, Ontario for a work trip / I'm doing a speaking event. I probably should have told you guys this, but like earlier, for any of you London people, you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys on Instagram right now. Today's video is gonna be an in-car mukbang where I respond to your assumptions about me. I'm currently in London, Ontario, and there is a vegan drive-through fast food place that is open 24 hours and they make all-day breakfast. So yeah, I'm gonna eat all-day breakfast. It's raining really hard right now, so I'm really sorry if you hear a lot of rain. I ordered way too much food. I'm super hungry. Let's respond to your assumptions. I asked you guys on Instagram and you guys delivered. First one that I got was, you did not enjoy high school. That is false. I loved high school. I didn't particularly enjoy like classes or like whatever, but as someone who was like a socially repressed person at home, like I wasn't really allowed to like go out. All my friends were at school and it was awesome. I'm gonna eat this very greasy bacon and egg sandwich. Oh my God, so good. Salty. If you guys want a recipe for this kind of sandwich, I have one on my channel. Significantly less greasy, but it's delicious. Next question. You excelled academically. Yes and no. There's two types of intelligence. There's the intelligence that like you're afraid to fail so you won't do things that you will fail at, versus you're willing to learn and like fail at things. I was the afraid of failure one. But I think I have changed. I think I've switched teams to be very welcoming of failure. Because of that way, in high school, I only picked courses that I knew I would be good at. Well, that's not true. I was really good at math and science. I would get like high 90s every time. I was much weaker in languages, and those grades were like high 80s, mid 80s. Which is like still high. Yeah, I guess I excelled academically because I started taking language courses because I got like mad that I wasn't doing as well in languages. Even though I love languages, I was like, what the hell, why am I not getting 90s? The only language class I got 90s in was Italian. And that was because I knew French. So like Italian and French are very similar. You prefer dubs, not subs. That is truly false. I add subs to everything. I even watch English shows with subs on it because I have a hard time processing stuff like audio wise. So I often need the subs to like help me. But when it comes to like anime or any like foreign language movies or shows, subs all the way. All right, next one. You love your job. That's true. Mostly I love you guys. I like recipe development. I love food. I love editing videos. I love answering comments. I just love you guys. This is from Eddie. I assume you're cute as heck and I'm gonna wife you up. We're gonna get married. I don't know if I like the I'm gonna wife you up. You are pumped for your new home. I am also very stressed. Honestly, I hate moving. I hate the process of moving. I hate packing. I hate this whole closing contract, like waiting for the key exchange and like figuring out the weird limbo between like moving house versus getting your new house and like the truck and like pack. I hate all of it. I just want to be in the new house. You're going to adopt a fur baby when you move to Hamilton. I wish. I am very allergic. After dog sitting bear for like a week, my skin still has not recovered. Granted, I've been really stressed since then, but it's been rough. Unfortunately, no fur baby for Lisa. Your love language is acts of service. You are not very affectionate / public PDA. That actually is true. My love language is definitely acts of service and quality time. I do like a little bit words of affirmation, but it's not as important as acts of service. Like I got like an 8 out of 10 on that one. For quality time, it was a 7. Words of affirmation, it was like a 5. And then gifts was like 1. I think touch was like a 4 or 5. I'm not very touchy-feely. Eddie is very touchy-feely. And I feel bad that I can't like love him physically more, but I'm just like, I'm not a touchy-feely person. I feel very bad about that, but He seems happy with the amount of cuddles. I just kind of lay there and accept the cuddles, and he seems fine with that, so. I've asked him many times about it. He seems okay with it. You seem like you are very financially organized. LOL. I am and I'm not. I am very obsessive about my bills. I will pay my bills immediately, much to my detriment actually. My credit score went down because I kept having a balance of 0 because I kept paying it off because I got so excited. In my master's degree, I racked up a ton of student debt just because like living in Toronto, having a car and like doing my master's, like that just cost me so much money after finishing 4 years of my undergrad. I think I was like $8,000 in consumer debt. It was rough. So ever since then, I've been working on, so we were like officially consumer debt free as of 2 years ago, but I don't follow a budget. I just am cheap. I don't know how to explain that. I wish I could follow a budget. Like I've tried budgets before. As soon as I put down these like rules that I need to follow, even if I analyze my spending behaviors and try to give myself enough money between all that kind of thing and like try to restrict myself on places where like I probably shouldn't spend money. Like I shouldn't have spent $22 on this food, but you know what? We're here now. Speaking of food, I should eat. I should only have bought 2 sandwiches and stayed there. Jungling in League stresses you out. Definitely true. I just don't like all that responsibility. I play support or AD carry. This is from one of my old roommates. When we first met, I assumed you were Korean. People often assume that I'm Korean, especially when I have my glasses. It's either Korean or Chinese. I don't think anyone has guessed correctly that I'm Vietnamese, ever. You are super smart. This is the Fakeinator. I don't have a very attractive photo of it. Oh, I don't like the ketchup. Why'd they put ketchup in this? But yeah, I don't know if I'm super smart. I excelled academically. I strive to be more knowledgeable, but I wouldn't say I'm super smart. You've thought about moving to BC when it gets super cold. I would love to move to BC, but I don't like being like super far from my family because my brother's still pretty young. And if we have kids one day, I want to be close for my family. Free babysitters, you know what I'm saying? Just kidding, I just want them to be close to my family. So that they like experience Vietnamese-ness. My friend Laura says, I don't understand the assignment. Another person asked, I assume that you work out a lot. That is actually not true at all. I don't think I've gone to the gym or yoga in like 2 months. It's been pretty bad. I actually have 4 classes left on my yoga pass that I need to use up before we move because I have like 2 weeks and 4 classes and like that's a lot. I guess it'd be good then I get the soreness out before the move, or maybe I'm too sore to move. I don't know. Could be bad. Someone else says you are a big Buffy fan. I am. I wasn't always. I wasn't really intrigued by it at first. I recently watched all of it on Netflix like last year. Look at that seitan sausage though. Impressively greasy. My cousin Lena says I'm the best cousin. Girl, you caused me a lot of grief. You're probably the cousin I'm closest to. You are a bundle of drama. I love you, but damn. I bet you get really cute and cuddly around Eddie. It really depends. Like I said, I'm not super touchy-feely, but I can get cuddly. I just have to be in like a certain mood. Perfectionist syndrome caused by strict parents. I think the perfectionist is just from my own personality, I guess. I have high standards for myself. My mom was pretty strict though. I don't know if it's caused by my parents or it's just me. I'll have to think about that one. You want a pupper, but you cannot have one. Very true. This is why I could never be a mukbanger. I'm not a graceful eater. I just eat the food. You are a quiet, shy kid at school. No. I was shy until I got more comfortable, and then I was like a wild child. I'd run around the hallways, I'd do weird stuff, I would just be really weird. Basically the in my videos, that's how I was like in high school. I was just like a little weirdo who didn't know who I was. You are a very loyal friend. I am. Sometimes to my detriment. I feel very strongly about the people in my life. It's one of my issues that I don't let go of people when I probably should. You do all the cooking. I do about like 95% of the cooking. Every now and then I'll want Eddie to like cook me something because I don't feel like cooking, but he'll cook me like noodles, like instant noodles or like spaghetti. So it's mostly me doing the cooking, yes. You don't hold back on constructive criticism and I dig it. It's like another thing that's like much to my detriment. There's one time I called out another YouTuber on doing something that I thought was unethical, and she responded in like very defensively and kind of like hostile and in a way that like I still don't talk to her now, or slash she doesn't talk to me now, even though I don't have any issues, and she like remedied the thing that I criticized her on. Ever since then, she's never like reached out to me. I don't know if it's because of that or it's because, I don't know. Either way, sometimes my constructive criticism is not wanted. I just randomly stopped recording, so I'm sorry if the angle changed. I also almost dropped it. I have often criticisms that are constructive. Not everyone takes them constructively. I'm very blunt, so usually it doesn't work in my favor. So I've had to like learn how to like rein it in, because it's not usually welcome. You give off a chill vibe, but can be super particular about stuff. Very true. Oh my God. My sandwich is just like falling apart. I would say that's pretty accurate. I'm generally pretty chill, but certain things I know what I want. This person gave me so many. This other one said, you are so open about yourself in videos, I don't have any. Heart. That's actually really nice to know, that like I'm the same person that you think I am. Okay, so the last two questions or assumptions before this last one, they put a third one. You're secretly a control freak. I don't think it's a secret. I've told you many times that I'm a control freak. I have issues with control. That's definitely a thing I've mentioned before. Oh, Laura, again. I assume you forgot we had tentative plans to eat pot cookies tonight. Laura, this is not the place to tell me. You still get insecure about your body, but you've learned how to love it. Yes, that's true. I assume you want to have vegan kids. If we do end up having kids, yes. I do want to raise them vegan until they can decide for themselves what they want to do. I'm not going to force veganism on them, but in my household, I'm going to cook vegan food and I'm not going to have animal products in my house. By association, yes, they will be vegan. I assume your poop smells like roses because mine does. My poop doesn't smell like roses, but if I eat a lot of probiotics, it does kind of smell like blueberries. It's not, well, blueberries and poop. Is that TMI? I don't know, you brought it up. Cool as or cool AF. Someone I'll have a beer with or 15. Hey, I actually don't drink anymore, but I'll totally chill with you. Probably have a pot cookie and hang out. No problem. 15 beers though, that seems like a lot. I'm drunk after one, so. Parents help pay for condo, no shame. It seems like the only way nowadays. So my dad isn't really in the picture anymore, but technically he did contribute to it because we were able to have a down payment at all because my parents got divorced a couple years ago, and out of the settlement, my mom gave me some of the money. So yes and no. It's just something that I've had in my savings for a little bit. I would say like 2/3 of it were from my parents, and then 1/3 of it is from me and Eddie saving. But like, we don't really make that much money, so yeah, that's like the only way we were able to do it. You seem really laid back. I like to think I am. I'm pretty chill, but also I'm pretty high strung. I don't know. It's a weird balance. You've only dated Caucasian men. Not intentionally, but yes. I've only had 3 serious relationships in my life, 5 total. 2 of them were like in high school. One of them was at the end of high school, but it was more serious. And all of them were white men, but not because I'm not attracted to people of color. It's just that that's just what ended up happening. Eddie is the first person that I like went on like a cold date with, if that makes any sense, like a online date. I actually have a story from our first date over there if you want to check it out. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah, like it's not because I prefer white men or anything. Honestly, it's very exhausting sometimes dating white men because like, there's a lot of education that has to happen. So I've thought a lot about whether or not I should have dated someone within my culture because it would be a lot easier. But I personally have not met any men within my culture that understand my way of life and my political views. So you struggle with taking care of yourself and self-care because you put others first all the time. That is true. That is something I've been working on, and ever since I started dating Eddie, I actually have been trying to be more selfish because I am usually not. I've been trying to figure out how to like let go of other people's baggage and not worry about them and just like let whatever is gonna happen. But it's a process and it's something I'm still working on. You are an excessive planner. I am and I am not. When I am super stressed, I will plan things out. So like my bullet journal, that happens when I'm super stressed out, but I very rarely stick to it line by line. It's usually like a general like, oh, here are these like 6-7 tasks I need to do in the next couple of days, but I won't necessarily do them in the days that I broke it up. I'll just do whatever I feel like doing, and then that's what ends up happening. So I assume you grew up in Ottawa when you mentioned attending Ottawa U. I actually only went to university in Ottawa. I did not, I only did my undergrad. So I was there for 4 years and I loved Ottawa. I actually thought I was gonna like live there forever. I thought I was gonna marry my boyfriend at the time and live there, and we were gonna get married on the steps of U Ottawa because we met in residence, but that didn't happen. And I have a lot of negative feelings towards Ottawa because of all the memories that I have there. It's really weird. I don't know how to explain it. I still love Ottawa as a city. I think it's really cool because it's It's like a bunch of small towns in a city. I love how bilingual it is. I love how inclusive and diverse it is. And that's pretty cool. And the last assumption, because this video is probably too long, but also this is literally the last one, you don't really identify with most of the typical YouTube vegan community. I don't know, it depends, because I mostly consume YouTube content that is like my own. I do watch some people that like have differing views. So like Unnatural Vegan, I really enjoy her content and I agree with the way that she approaches different things. She's very level-minded and level-headed and scientific based, which I really enjoy. We disagree on certain topics, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna like stop watching her necessarily. It's like only when people like really offend me or like really just kind of like ick me out that I like stop watching them. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of vegan YouTubers, Lauren Toyota, Cheap Lazy Vegan, Mary's Test Kitchen, they're all Asian women who I love all of them. Like they're all great people. Mostly like our personalities are all so different, but like also similar. We all have the same, like similar passions. I feel like there's also a lot of vegan YouTubers out there that are like super call out culture-y, but like only about veganism, which I think is kind of shit. And I feel like they attack people and they don't really convince people to go vegan sometimes. I don't know. I think that sometimes the advocacy, maybe I don't see the results as much, but like I feel like it definitely ruffles a lot more feathers than it does help them. I don't know what a similar metaphor is to like the opposite of ruffling feathers, but like foofing them, the fluffer. I shouldn't say that, that's awkward. Anyway, so that's my assumptions video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry this is like a really random video from my car, but you know, we're moving soon, so I don't have a lot of time to record proper videos. So this is a little chill hangout mukbang with me where I forgot to finish eating my food. This like fry supremacy is so intense. Oh, it's so greasy. Oh my God, that is intense. I forgot to bring a fork, so I had to use a plastic fork, which kind of sucks. I wonder what the cheese is made out of. Okay, well, that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want me to do another follow-up assumptions video, feel free to leave assumptions down below. I'll either respond to them or I'll turn them into another video. Who knows? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I hope you guys have a delicious day. Bye! Guy beside me. Walking to and from his car, wondering why I'm talking to myself. He just bought scratch tickets.